Hello. Wow. Hello. I'm finally making my first YouTube video. Woo! Embarrassing stuff. I own a lot of headwear. I really went through a hat phase. So today we are doing a Q&A of 11 questions because I got 11 hats. I will be answering your questions and we will be going through some freaking questions. Okay, this first question is kind of 3 questions in one. What kind of content will you be making? I'm thinking about this actually. I have a lot of ideas, but I think honestly, it's gonna be whatever the fuck I want. And the third part of the question is, when did I decide I wanted to start making YouTube videos? Which is funny because I decided a long time ago. Not with this hat, but like, do I look like The Rock? Whoops, I'm not wearing a chain. I wish I was. Because the question is, what is my favorite time of year? My favorite time of the year is the spring. I love when it gets warm, but not too warm, and the flowers grow. It says pride. Question number 4 is, what is my favorite musical? Right now, I am studying theater. I'm very passionate about it. Waitress is my favorite musical. Hairspray is also one of my favorite musicals. The next question is, what is my favorite Jeff Goldblum film? Now, I like a lot of his work.
No, this is the first I've heard of it.
Save Spider-Man?
I'm crestfallen. Save? What's happening? I didn't know any of this.
So Sony and Marvel are having a hard time coming to terms on the agreement to co-produce Spider-Man. So it's looking like Spider-Man may go back to Sony and not be part of the MCU anymore.
I'm not a business person. You're speaking, whatever you say is Greek to me. But all these, the mountains of produttore and I don't know. It'll all work out, I'm sure. Good luck. I'll figure it out.
But my favorite film of his is definitely Cats and Dogs. Tell me a story and an act of kindness you can never forget. So here's the story. I went to choir and this girl that was there, she had a scrunchie on her wrist that had all the Rugrats characters on it. And I was like, dude, I love your scrunchie. Like, that's so cool. She was like, thank you so much. I made it. I was like, whoa, that's crazy town. Like, I love it. Like, I was like, well, I love it. Like, good job. And, you know, whatever. Then the day kept going. Then the next day, I come back to choir and she was like, hey, Eliza, since you liked my scrunchie, I made you one. And she gave it to me. And it was really nice. I still have it. Let me go grab it. Next question is, would you rather have fingers for toes or toes for fingers? I would definitely rather have fingers for toes. Pick up lots of things. Plus, I think my toes as fingers would be really ugly. What's your favorite animal? My favorite animal is, not to sound boring, but the cat. I kind of am afraid of every other animal that exists. Well, this one is way too small. Can I see that outside? My favorite pairs of socks, I've a plural of them. These are these. I also have these socks. Oh, that my mother got me. If I was trapped on a desert island, what 3 things would I not bring? I think that I would not bring any technology. I think that technology is the source of corruption in our world, whatever. It's like my worldview. I don't want to get into it in our first video, but I would not bring any technology. I think that I would not bring any ideas of shame. I think that that is also the sort of corruption in our society. Okay, and third, this one's a little weird. It's a question mark. It's fitting. What are you doing for school right now? And what is the biggest challenge you've faced? So they're kind of unrelated. Basically, I'm transferring schools. I went to one school for the fall semester. I'm now going to a new school for the spring semester. I think that the biggest challenge that I've faced has been entering adulthood. And obviously, there's gonna be a lot more where that came from as I continue through adulthood. I'm only 18, and I've got a lot ahead of me. But at the same time, I think I've been trying to focus on being a human and doing things that I like to do, and finding ways to be productive in the things that I want to do. And that's what this is for.
Eliza,
Yes?
are you making eggs?
Ah, shit.